Yeah, I need my... Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Good posture, huh? All right. Well, thank you very much, Bob. I really appreciate you as well as everybody else from District 9 who selected me for this award. It really means a lot to me. As Bob said, my mom and my sister are here, so thank you very much for coming up. My dad was not able to be here, and my wife could not be here either because somebody has to take care of our 3-week-old, right? So she's at home, but you know, I really appreciate my whole family's support, and you know, I really think that this Achievement Award is about overcoming barriers, and I feel like I've really overcome a lot throughout my career. I mean, going through like running a business and creating apps, that is not easy at all. But also, you know, just like doing therapy with implementing apps. But I really think that the biggest barrier for me was public speaking. And, you know, it's really kind of crazy if I think back 13 years ago when I was in an introduction to speech-language pathology course. I never fathomed the idea of speaking to like hundreds of people for hours on end, which is now something that I do regularly. You know, I was shy, and I was like afraid that I was always going to make a mistake because I grew up with a speech-language delay. I attended speech therapy for a few years, but I recall that there was this one time in class where I was sitting next to my good friend Paul, and he of course was the only other guy in the class, you know, and we were really good buddies, and the professor would ask questions. And I would like mumble the responses, and you know, one time he was like, well, why don't you speak up? You know, you're giving the right answers. And I said, because I don't want to be wrong. You know, I never wanted to be wrong going through, you know, my speech-language delay. It was always a big fear of mine. But it took me a while to accept that it's okay to be wrong. You know, I really learned that when I started doing presentations for apps and mobile technologies that really became a passion for me. Like, the technology made me feel comfortable to get up in front of everybody and speak to everybody and really not be afraid to be wrong. So I made mistakes along the way, but it was okay, and you know, ultimately I overcame this fear of, you know, public speaking. So thank you so much again to Bob and everybody at CSHA District 9.